Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is for all those family men and women out there. And, well, actually, it's a pretty cool technique to learn for the rest of you too. I'm going to show you how I made this awesome word cloud text effect and inserted it behind this lovely family image. I started with this great photo I got from pixabay.com. The first thing I'm going to do is isolate this family from the background. So, I'll click on my selection brush tool from the left-hand toolbar and paint over the family and the foreground beach area. I'll speed through this a bit, but remember, to make your brush bigger or smaller, use the right or left square bracket keys. And to deselect an area, just hold the Option or Alt key while painting over the areas you don't want in your selection. Alright, that looks really good. Now, with the background layer selected, I'll click Command or Control C to copy the selection and then Command or Control V to paste it into a new layer. I'll click Command or Control D to deselect and get rid of those marching ants. I can see some color in the foreground and I really want it to be a true silhouette. So, to fix that, I'll go to the FX button at the bottom of my Layers panel and select Color Overlay and check the box. This will turn everything in the selection black. Okay, now for the text. I'll go to my Artistic Text tool in the left-hand toolbar. Then, I'll make sure my font is a nice fat one like Impact. And I'll drag my cursor to about the size I want the text for now. Now, I'll type out the word family. And I'll turn off the other layers for now by clicking on the dots to the right. I like this font, but I want to squeeze the letters together a bit more. To do that, I'll click on the character button, which is the little A, without the underscore in the top toolbar. This brings up a panel where I can change attributes of my text. Under Position and Tracking, 2 down on the left, you can lower the tracking, which basically squeezes the letters together. There, that looks good to me. Let me resize the text to fill across my canvas. Now, I'm going to go to File and then Export. Make sure to select PNG as your file type, so the background is transparent. Okay, we're going to leave Affinity Photo for a moment and go to a website called wordart.com. If you are following along, just pause the video as you'll need to create a free account. Once you are logged in, navigate to this page and select Create to start a new project. In the Words section, select Import. Then, you can type in whatever words you want in your word art. I had mine saved in Notes, so I'll just copy and paste them in. Okay, now select Import Words to add them to your project. Next, select the Shapes tab and click on Add Image. Click Add Image again, and then Local PC. Then choose the PNG file you saved earlier and click Open. You'll see your file open up, so click Apply. Then, make sure Family is selected and click Add. Next, click on the Fonts tab and pick a font you like. I'm going to go with League Gothic. Then, go to the Layout tab and choose which layout you want. I like horizontal vertical as it usually comes out nicely. Then, go to the Style tab and click on Make Transparent. After that, you can click on the red Visualize button to see what your word art will look like. I like the way this looks. But if you don't, you can redo it and change the words around as many times as you like. When you are ready to move on, click the Download button in the blue menu bar at the top. The free version you want is SQPNG. But if you want to pay for the higher quality, you can see the difference and see the pricing here. For now, I'm going with the free version, so I'll click Download SQ Image. Back in Affinity Photo, I'll go to File Place, select the word art file, and then drag it onto my canvas so that it covers the word Family. With the word art layer selected, I'll go to the FX button at the bottom of my Layers panel and select Color Overlay. Let's change that to white for now, so we can see it. Now, I'm going to drag the corner nodes around a little bit to make sure everything fits perfectly. There, that looks pretty good. I'll turn my other layers back on by clicking on the little dots in the layer panel. Now, let's change the word art color to something that matches the background image. To do that, I'll select the layer, then go back to the FX button at the bottom of my Layers panel. I'll select the white color box and then click and hold the little eyedropper. I'll drag that over my background image to find a color in the sunset that I like. Then, I'll release to sample that area. Now, if you click the eyedropper color, it will change the overlay color. I think that looks pretty good. Next, I'll select the word art layer and my text layer, right-click on them, and then select Group. I can now drag the group down below the family silhouette. Finally, I'll move it around and resize it a little so it looks good to me. Alright, that's about it for today. If you learned something and want to see more of this kind of content, please click those like and subscribe buttons. And, if you're feeling generous, this channel runs on caffeine. There's a link to buy me a cup of coffee in the descriptions. Not necessary, but certainly appreciated. Have a great day, everyone.